analyzing the market structure. Under the market structure, the monopoly market is one of the important area where the single seller will have, or he can able to get an abnormal profit. Why the monopoly seller will get an abnormal profit in his business? The first point, he is the only one single seller selling the commodity in the market. And in the monopoly market, the commodity which is produced and sold doesn't have any close substitutes. And because of that, whatever the price the monopoly seller is fixing, the consumer has to accept and buy the commodities. That is why he is getting an abnormal profit. In this diagram, we are going to analyze how the profit and the price and profit and the output has been determined. Yes, please. Now, if you see on the y-axis, we are measuring the price and cost. On the x-axis, we are measuring output. On the y-axis, we are measuring price and cost. On the x-axis, we are measuring output of the monopoly market. In this diagram, we have our U-shaped average cost curve and the monopoly seller's marginal cost curve. The only difference in the perfect competition, the price line or the average cost line, average revenue line, is having a horizontal line. But in monopoly market, we have one differentiation. If you see the average revenue curve, it is a normal demand curve, downward sloping demand curve. That is why we call it as average revenue curve is equal to demand curve. And we have the marginal revenue curve as well. And one rule here, as per the schedule of monopoly seller, the average revenue line will always be above the average marginal revenue line. Average revenue or the demand line will always be above the average revenue line, and the marginal line will always be below the average revenue line. And we need to identify where is the equilibrium of the monopoly market. Monopoly seller, where he will reach the equilibrium point. If you see this particular point F, that is a unique and thumb rule where the marginal revenue line, see the marginal revenue line MR, and the marginal cost of the monopoly seller, which means at point F, marginal revenue line and the marginal cost line, which means at this point where MC is equal to MR of the monopoly seller. MC is equal to MR at point F. In that particular equilibrium point, where this line touches towards the average revenue line or the demand curve, that particular point is the equilibrium point of determining the price of the monopoly seller at point OP on the y-axis. At the same time, the same line which is connecting the equilibrium point of MC is equal to MR and the average revenue line, if you see on the down panel, it is connects the x-axis where we are measuring the output. So OQ will become the output of the monopoly seller at price of OP. How it is determined? Based upon the thumb rule of MC is equal to MR. And the next step, we want to measure, yes, I determine the price. I determine the level of output as a monopoly seller. I want to identify what is my level of cost for producing a commodity and what is the level of profit when I am selling one commodity. Obviously, the ultimate goal of any producer or seller, they want to reach the maximum profit. So we need to identify what is the level of cost and the level of profit. First step, what we have discussed, what we have checked, the MR is equal to MC. In that point, if you see this connecting point, that connecting point which is also passes through one curve called AC. This connecting point, it is connected to AR and it is also connected to x-axis to determine the output, and it is also connecting one more curve. Am I right? Which line it is? Average cost line. Average cost is nothing but the cost of producing 1 unit of output. So if you draw the line towards the y-axis, what we are measuring on the y-axis? Only price? No, we are also measuring the cost of producing 1 unit by the monopoly seller. Now here the cost is measured. So this will become, OC will become the cost of producing a per unit in the monopoly market by a monopoly seller. And the price, how he measured, based on his marginal revenue and marginal cost, where marginal revenue and marginal cost is in equilibrium. So the price is measured and the cost is also measured per unit. When we see the profitability, the cost is much lesser than the price of producing a commodity. The price is determined in the market by the monopoly seller is so high and his cost of production is less. That means the monopoly seller is attaining the abnormal profit. So by this abnormal profit, the monopoly seller can able to produce OQ amount of output and selling into the market. And in this diagram, if you see OCFE is the total cost of producing the commodity OQ. How we can measure this cost? OC is the cost per unit, OQ is output. Suppose, for example, cost is 10 rupees, output is 10 units. What is the total cost? 10 multiplied by 10. So 100 is the total cost of producing the 10 unit. And if the price is, suppose if it is 20 rupees and the output remains the same, 20 multiplied by 10, 200 rupees is the total revenue. So total cost in this region, total revenue in this whole region, if we deduct the whole total revenue minus total cost, we will get the region of profit. So under the monopoly market, the monopoly seller will get the abnormal profit by doing his business, since he don't have any close substitutes for his production of the commodity and no competition at all. And moreover, the monopoly market is having tough entry and exit restrictions, so that immediately by seeing others, outsiders, the monopoly seller, single seller is attaining an abnormal profit, but still others could not able to enter easily into the business.